Guess what? We're just gonna do kind of another haul video. I've been hoarding art supplies all year because I've been wanting to get back into doing artsy stuff and so far haven't succeeded. But I've got some art supplies, so I decided I would just show them. I will start with the tablets and stuff that I have. So these are not really new. I just got this one at Walmart. This is one I was using for drawing. I actually started out, I was taking a gesture drawing course, which involved drawing naked people but like in quick gestures. So I was kind of trying to erase and reuse the paper. But what else have I drawn on here? I kind of started doing some cartoony stuff. And I got this one. It's supposed to be mixed media. It's not very thick paper though. Well, I had this one. This one was from before we moved because we had started an art class. So this has got some of my drawings from that. This was my final project that I was supposed to paint and then never did. But maybe someday I will finish it. So then earlier this year I was going to do a drawing challenge in May and just try to draw a little cartoon drawing every day. So I got a package of these little, I don't know what size this is, like 5 by 8 or something. And I only got to the first page. Maybe you can tell what it is, or it was supposed to be the tall man. I was gonna color it with some colored pencils, but I didn't get to that. More recently, I've picked up these little watercolor sketchbooks. This one is Stillman and Burn Beta series. And I just got these to kind of experiment with watercolor and mixed media with. So that's basically as far as I've got, just kind of a little exercise experiment thing. And then this one is, I think the brand is Hana Malay. I think I like the paper in this one a little bit better, but yeah, basically just got one thing in it also. So and then most recently I picked up these, just kind of a cheap mixed media watercolor top pad, but it's got a little bit thicker paper than that other bigger one, so, and it's supposed to be kind of smooth. I don't know, I haven't opened it yet, so I don't know how it'll work out, but I thought the picture on the front was cute. Okay, so I've got some oil pastels. These are supposed to be pretty good, actually, but my cousin wanted to try out oil pastels. We were kind of doing like a little art club. I think we only did it like once and did some watercolor stuff. She works nights and she's only off like every other weekend, so kind of hard to get our schedules lined up. And then this is just some cheap watercolor pencils. I don't know if they're any good. Haven't opened them yet. Then I've also got this little travel watercolor thing. Hold on, if I can get it out of here. Yeah. Which it's just got, you know, like some different little colors. And it came with one of those brush pens that you put water in. But these are, what are these? They're a pretty good brand, I want to say. Royal and Langnickel. When I was in school, this was a good brand anyway. This was one of the recommended brands. This and Winsor & Newton. And I got this little watercolor set. It's the same brand as the oil pastels, so it's supposed to be pretty decent. I did not know when I got it that you had to individually unwrap all these little pans and half pans and stick them in there, so that was fun. But yeah, like these. I also have some of the kind in the tube, which is what I'm used to, but I've been seeing videos online of people, you know, doing watercolor, and they'll like spray their thing, which I haven't done yet. But and then I got like a set of brushes. These are supposed to be synthetic squirrel hair, and then this one's a little bit more expensive brush. What was this one? Princeton Velvet Touch, and it's a number 2 round. I kind of got this one for inking though. So moving into the ink, I've got some Speedball Super Black. I found some Higgins Black Magic the other day. I don't know what to do with it. I also have a little thing of some white ink. Got this pen holder with the little nibs that you dip in the ink. I haven't tried this out yet. Got some various pens. These are King Art. Just came from Walmart. Some other kind of brush pens. Some Micron pens. These are probably a different brand, but these are some like I used in school to make this picture, which is like just a whole bunch of, it was a stippling project, so it's just a whole bunch of little dots. This is actually a photocopy of the original. Don't actually know what this one is. Okay, Faber-Castell, or as I like to say, Faber-Castell. Echo pigment. I want to say that's kind of like a felt tip pen. And then this one, the Zig Mangaka Flexible. That one's a brush pen, but it's supposed to have kind of a stiffer tip on it. And then these Tombow brush pens, which it's got the brush on one side and the fine tip on the other. And these are not waterproof at all. So if I use these with the watercolor, I would have to do them after. And I also got this Uni Kurutoga mechanical pencil, which it's kind of fancy. It's supposed to, like, every time you push on it, it rotates the lead, but I mean, the way I'm using it to draw with, I'm not really pushing down on it, so it doesn't rotate, but that's okay. I just thought it looked cool. And then I had bought a set of Faber-Castell pencils. These were like what we used in school when I took drawing, so I thought that being familiar, it might help me out. They came kind of crushed though, so I also bought these Staedtler Mark 2B pencils, mostly because they were black, but this is supposed to be a good brand. And I got this sharpener that's supposed to be like the Cadillac of manual sharpeners. I'm not really sure why, but one of my favorite comic artists highly recommended this. So I mean, it's just a manual sharpener. Let me see if I can get it out. See, it's just a regular sharpener. I don't know, you can probably replace the blade on it. And it's all like all metal, so there's that. And it's supposed to sharpen like with a long lead, so that's cool. Haven't done much drawing yet though, so. And then I've got some erasers, different kinds. This is a kneaded eraser, which you can, let me see if I can take it out. Kind of, you know, you can use it to make little point if you need to erase a, I mean, it's kind of hard to erase like that, but yeah, you can use it to like pick up excess lead and stuff, and then you just knead it. And I don't know. That's the kind we used in school. Then I got some washi tape. I don't know that I'm going to use this for what I bought it for, because this looks like it came from Temu or something. It's a lot smaller than I was expecting. Little thin things of tape. I was kind of expecting it to be that thick. But I just needed some tape to tape a frame around my watercolors so it would have nice clean edges. Anyway, I'm kind of tired, so I'm sure nobody cares about any of this, so I'm just gonna stop, and until next time, yeah, cheers, thanks a lot.